again from Africa. It's time for another video, and this week we are chatting about box jumps. And before we get into some box jumps and some hopefully helpful hints for you, let's do some mobility again. So the Achilles tendon is a problem with box jumps. The Achilles tendon is where the muscle sheath that surrounds your calf and soleus muscle forms into the tendon that then attaches onto the heel, and it is continuous with the direction of the fibers. The Achilles tendon tends to get a little bit stuck down, and we need to try and floss it out to get things moving. Also, within the ankle joint, we just need to kind of move it around a bit within end range so that we can get some things unstuck. So what I like to do, nice little tip I picked up in New Zealand recently, band around something low. We're going to use it to distract the tib and fib. There, we're just putting it up. Don't put it in the ankle joint, put it on the shin. Give yourself some good distraction. Kneel down, grab a kettlebell. The kettlebell's there just to make sure that we keep our foot on the ground and it's nice and flat, and then we can just bend and stretch. We're trying to really decrease the angle at the ankle there. We're really trying to go. We want to change different directions, and you'll start feeling little positions of resistance. And hang out here for a good minute or 2 minutes and just try and do that. And what you're trying to do there is really unstick your Achilles tendon. So from here, we're going to go over and discuss the box jumps. So we're doing box jumps. The big thing about it is jumping and landing mechanics. What a lot of people do is they don't land correctly. Box jumps appear in workouts in CrossFit and other gym conditioning programs in great numbers, and the problem is box jumps provide a lot of fatigue. When we're fatigued, we're going to default back to the movement pattern we were already doing, and that's going to perhaps start causing overuse injuries and start giving us some joint niggles that will eventually maybe become more catastrophic if we don't address it. So simple jumping and landing mechanics from an upright position. You want to throw your arms back, and as you throw your arms back, you want to pop your knees out to the side. There, that's causing external rotation of the hip, firing up the glute already, firing up this athletic nuclear reactor that we all have. If we pop our knees out, we're already engaged. We don't have to think about engaging the glute. And when we throw our hands up and jump and land, we again want to land with our knees out, so that we're not landing in this weird little Elvis stance. Yes, it's not going to be kind to the knees, and then the knees won't be kind to you. So you want to throw the arms back, jump up and down. One of the neglected areas is the butt squeeze as we jump up. A lot of people just tend to jump, and you can take off with that stored elastic tension in your Achilles tendon. It's like you are elastically loading on the preload, just like you're drawing back a bowstring, and then when you fire, you're jumping and landing. But a lot of people don't bring in the glute. You want to really fire that glute in, because that's going to cause that vicious hip extension, as we've been speaking about in the kettlebell video, and that's going to help propel you onto the box. Again, too many people are hunting higher and higher and higher without grooving a good position. So there's nothing wrong with setting up 2 plates, 1 plate, and then jumping onto that object. Yes? The big problem when we approach something higher is natural human nature. If we're going to approach something, we want to be close into it. And that is a problem because, unfortunately, we are not Iron Man. So we cannot go straight up, straight along, and then land on top. We don't have the capabilities. So we need to take 1 pace back so that we have an elliptical arc on our jumping pattern. If we're too close, there's a chance that we're going to get toe clip. And toe clip or sole clip is going to trip us up, and we're either going to fall over the box, or we're not going to get the other leg through, and we're going to get that wonderful grinding sensation that I'm sure some of you have experienced on the box. I know I have. So when we set it up with the box, we want to be a little bit away, maybe 1 pace back. Throw the arms back to preload. Draw that bow back, and then explode and land and stand. If you've got high reps in your box jumps, I would really advise that you land, come to full extension, and step down into your next one. Yes? You don't want to maybe be hopping off, hopping down. Those of you that are going to hop off, hop down. As you hop on, You want to stay up here. You don't want to spend time at the bottom. So you want to hop off, hop straight back on. Hop off, hop straight back on. You don't want to land, lose position. That's what fatigue is going to do. So if you're not fit enough yet, you haven't grooved enough position yet, there's nothing wrong with jump on and step down and just increase your cycle time. That's going to increase your fitness, but it's also going to keep you safe so that you can keep hitting those repetitive box jumps. Another problem, people tend to have their chest bent forwards and they try and jump like that. The problem is, if my chest is forwards, A, I'm crushing my lungs, so I can't get enough breath in, but B, I've got no room here to get my legs to. If I lift my chest, my legs have got trouble room to land. So I want to try, yes, there's a forward inflection of my torso, but I want to have some room to go. Really try not to look at your object, because if you're doing that, that's going to tilt you forwards, and that's where you're going to go. And it's not fun, because your shins are going to take it. Rather look forwards, use your peripheral vision, and be able to land. Again, that takes confidence, and that takes practice. So groove it every now and again, and pay attention to your position. Until next time, bye for now.